Sunshine, welcome to the show. I'm Corey, this is CNN 10. We'll tell you what, letting you decide what to think. Happy Friday. Hope you showed up thirsty for some knowledge because we are planning on this to serve. Now, we did have some major breaking news yesterday. For the first time in more than a year, there will be a reprieve from war in Gaza. The Israel government and Hamas agreeing a deal to pause the fighting in the enclave, with Hamas set to release hostages abducted during this deadly October 7th terror attack on Israel. Our reports all of the story. We will take a deep dive into it on tomorrow's show. We start first in California, where the Elton and Palisade fire have been ranked as the first and second most destructive in Southern California history, respectively. That's according to official CAR fire. So far, the total area burned by Palisade, Eaton, and Hearst fire is roughly 60 square miles, an area larger than Paris. CAR fire says the Palisade fire, which is spread to more than 23,000 acres, is around 18% contained, and the Eaton fire, which has burned more than 14,000 acres, is roughly 35% contained. Firefighters are still facing challenging conditions in their battle against the wildfire. The powerful winds picking up middle week, and National Weather Service in Los Angeles urged residents in the county to remain on high alert, and red flag warnings remain in place. But we are seeing some reports that bring hope. Conditions are looking up by the end of the week. Winds are expected to calm, and welcome humidity could ease those dry conditions that contributed to blazes by Friday. After nearly 2 weeks of the wildfire raging in intense conditions, the destruction and the damage has been absolutely heart-wrenching. Officials say more than 2 dozen people have perished in the fire, and some communities have been almost completely decimated. But the focus is still mainly on the beating back and containing the fires. Many of them being returned home to see what's left while wondering what's next. CNN Bill Weir shows us how one Southern California community is reckoning with the monumental task of rebuilding. In Apache Hills, northeast LA, of the Eden fire cut a brutal swath across multiple cities and different kind of communities. The Elliott Arch Magnet School is in the Pasadena School District and draws gift public school kids from the area, and the area is decimated. Block after block of Altadena turned to ash, broken up by the occasional oasis of survival. Like this on the Culver Street, when we saved the nurse tire, fire again. And a TV set designer and son, Pop Quiz Asha, the Maltese cross, the Mabel symbol banners, around the walls as an emblem of what service? Police officer, firefighter, doctors, or paramedics? Your answer is firefighters, who adorn their fire trucks, badges, and gear with the symbol that originated during the crusade. Many of us they know firefighters aren't just heroes for fighting fires. They answer the call in a number of major like car accidents, natural disaster, and some specially trained firefighters could also be called ice fighters, with winter weather freezing over Fond in Kentucky. The Lexington Fire Department Special Ops firefighters, geared in sub-zero dry suits, and simulated emergency rescue scenarios in the hopes of saving lives. And we are getting a close-up look at how these firefighting ice specialists train. CNN affiliate WLEX takes us there. A day on the water is more life-saving than relaxing for this crew. With area ponds finally frozen over, special ops firefighters have the chance to train for a worst-case winter scenario. If there is someone like a firefighter will scold me, Shoot. Today's story getting a 10 out of 10 is a space race that's 3, 2, 1 blast off. Its mission moon landing for two private space companies. Early this morning, a SpaceX rocket launched a pair of lunar vendors from Texas based Firefly Aerospace and Tokyo based iSpace. This is Firefly's first attempt at a successful landing, its iSpace is making a second attempt after its first lander's unsuccessful crash blasted a debut in the surface of the moon in 2023. CNN Ashley Strickland explains the new beginnings of the new lunar space race and what's to come into 2025. The upgraded, fascinating to see Lace to conquer the next frontier taking place, and great to see a different country work in harmony along the way. Now it's time for the best part of the show, the shout out, when we are sending them some love to the Jayhawks at Urbandale Middle School in Urbandale, Iowa. Thank you for watching the show. Fun fact, if you're wondering why you have never seen a Jayhawk in person, it is because a mythical creature combined blue jay and a sparrowhawk originated the U.S. Midwest in the mid to late 1912. A cartoonist gave shoes for stomping the competition, and that's when it started to become desirable as a official school mascot, like on UC University in Kansas. Jayhawk Rock, yo. Have an awesome day. I'm Corey Wyatt. I see you right back here tomorrow on Friday.